We are to take care of the animals that God had given us. In Genesis 2:15 it says, "And the Lord took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and keep it." So God gave mankind a command and told him that he must tend or keep the garden. The Hebrew word for tend, or some translations say keep, is shamar. It means more than just to keep it neat and tidy. The Hebrew word means to guard or to watch and protect. The other Hebrew word in this verse that is very important is the word work, or some translations more accurately say to cultivate, which is from abad, meaning to serve. So in Genesis 2:15 it would be better read as, "The Lord took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to serve it and to guard and protect it." See, we're to be good stewards of the things that the Lord has given us. In Proverbs 12:10 it says, "Whoever is righteous has regard for the life of his beast, but the mercy of the wicked is cruel." So laws such as do not muzzle the ox while it is treading out the grain in Deuteronomy 25:4, and Jesus asking, "Which one of you who has sheep, if it falls into a pit on the Sabbath, will not take a hold of it and lift it out?" in Matthew 12:11. God's compassion and love for his creatures is evident throughout the Bible. In Exodus 23:4, it says, "If you meet your enemy's ox or his donkey going astray, you shall bring it back to him. And if you see your fellow Israelite ox or sheep straying, do not ignore it, but be sure to take it back to its owner," in Deuteronomy 22:1. So we find mother cats abandoned in the middle of winter, pregnant dogs dumped in the middle of a scorching Kansas summer of 100 degrees, left alone, or in their cars with the windows closed in the heat of the summer. So what cruelty there is among animal kingdom, and the blood is in the hands of many. In Revelations 11:18 it says, "The nations brazen, but your wrath came, and the time for the dead to be judged, and for rewarding your servants, the prophet and saints, and those who fear your name, both small and great, and for destroying the destroyers of the earth." So God will not leave those unpunished who destroy the earth, because those who do so are only interested in using and abusing the earth to make a profit. We all are responsible for how we are to live our lives, and if we throw trash out of the car, or leave trash in the campsites, or pour out toxic waste in the ground, in Numbers 35:33, it says, "You shall not pollute the land in which you live, for blood pollutes the land, and no atonement can be made for the land for the blood that is shed in it, except by the blood of the one who shed it." God clearly commanded Israel not to pollute the land, and it is polluting the land. But also that blood is the blood of the animals. In Psalm 24:1 it says, "A psalm of David, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and the world and those who dwell therein." And, it's the Lord's, but somebody else has dominion over it. When Satan fell, he got dominion over the earth. okay? And Satan, by destroying the things that God made, is mocking God. And when we do that, we are also mocking God. So the title holder is God, and He will hold us responsible because we know better in our spirit. So remember in Revelations 11:18, for those who abuse and destroy the earth will not go unpunished. Knowing that the earth is not really ours. We need to treat the earth with respect of knowing it is God's possessions as well as the animals. That's why I have all the pictures of the animals. All right? So, something to think about. I just want to share that with you. Or those are things we need to pray and maybe repent about for our leaders that are doing these things. All right? Love you. Bye.